DJI Osmo Action 6 is finally here, everything you need to know now. For a long time now, action camera users have been kind of stuck. You wait all year for the next big thing, hoping for a game changer, and what you get is a tiny update. You've had to choose, do you want awesome stabilization, or do you want clean low-light video? Getting both felt impossible. And let's not even talk about batteries dying when you're recording at high resolutions. It's felt like we've hit a wall, with every new camera just being a slightly polished version of the last one. But what if the next leap forward isn't about one huge headline feature? What if it's about a dozen smart, practical fixes for the things that actually drive us crazy? That might be about to change. The DJI Osmo Action 6 is coming, and while the early rumors were all about small, incremental updates, the latest leaks point to something much more exciting. In fact, it seems the biggest rumors, the ones about massive 1-inch sensors and 8,000 video, might actually be closer to the truth than we thought. In this video, we're breaking down everything the leaks are telling us right now. The sensor and video, a potential 1-inch beast. Alright, let's get right to it and address the biggest rumor that has completely flipped the script, the sensor size. For a while, it seemed like DJI would play it safe. But the newest, most credible leaks are suggesting the Action 6 might feature a 1-inch sensor. That's a massive 60% increase in size from its predecessor and a huge deal for a camera this small. Now, why does that matter? A bigger sensor isn't just about bragging rights, it means better performance in low light, which has always been a weak spot for action cameras. It means more detail, better colors, and more depth in your shots. The only real worry with a big sensor is heat and battery life, but if DJI has figured that out, this could be a game changer. The one other action camera with a 1-inch sensor is the Insta360 Ace Pro, so DJI is clearly aiming for the top. So, what about video resolution? With a sensor this big, the 8K dream is suddenly back on the table. Leaks are pointing to the possibility of 5.3K or even 8K video recording. While 8K might still be overkill for a lot of people, the files are huge and hard to edit. The real prize could be what this camera can do with 4K. We're talking about the potential for incredibly crisp 4K at 120, or maybe even 240 frames per second for silky smooth slow motion. That's what pros actually use. We're also likely to see an improved 10-bit D-Log color profile, giving you way more flexibility to color grade your footage without it falling apart. The dual battery strategy of power finally solved. If there's one thing every single action cam user complains about, it's battery life. There's nothing worse than your camera dying just as things get good. This is where the DJI Osmo Action 6 is making a brilliant and confirmed move. Official FCC filings have revealed two different battery capacities, the standard 1770 mAh and a larger 1950 mAh. This isn't just a small bump, it points to a very deliberate dual battery strategy. It's extremely likely we'll see a standard Action 6 and a Pro model, each with a different battery. The 1950 mAh capacity is the same one used in the Action 5 Pro, which was already a strong performer. This is huge because it gives you a choice. For a casual day out, the standard battery is probably fine, but for pros on a long shoot, or anyone filming in the cold where batteries drain like crazy, that 1950 mAh option is a lifesaver. It means less fumbling with battery swaps and more time getting your shot. This shows DJI is actually listening to one of the biggest complaints in the action camera world. It's a smart, practical solution with real-world benefits. Build, design, and the secret weapon of storage from the leaked images. The Osmo Action 6 is going to keep its familiar, tough design. It still has the awesome dual screen setup, a touch screen on the back, and a vlogging screen on the front, which is a design that just works. The camera is also expected to be waterproof and compatible with existing GoPro-style mounts, a big win for anyone who already owns a bunch of gear. But a couple of details are new. First, leaked photos show a mysterious new pill-shaped element right below the front screen. No one knows what it is yet. An advanced light sensor, a new microphone, an indicator light. Whatever it is, it proves DJI is still trying new things with its hardware. The second, and maybe more important feature, is the rumored upgrade to internal storage. The Action 5 Pro had 32 GB of built-in memory, which was a nice backup. Rumors are now suggesting the Action 6 could double that to 64 gigabytes. Why is that a big deal? Think of it as a built-in emergency gas tank. We've all been there. You're on a trip. You fill your microSD card, and you don't have another one. Or worse, your card gets corrupted. Having that much high-speed internal storage means you can just keep shooting. It's a pro-level feature that gives you peace of mind. Okay, we're halfway through, and we've already covered the potentially massive sensor upgrade, the video specs, the brilliant battery strategy, and that extra internal storage. If you're finding this breakdown useful and want to stay on top of the latest camera tech, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It really helps out the channel and makes sure you won't miss my full review when this camera officially drops. Now, let's talk about connectivity. Connectivity, the unsung hero. This might not sound like the most exciting upgrade, but for anyone who uses their Action camera a lot, this is huge. The Action 6 is confirmed to have upgraded connectivity, specifically Bluetooth 5.1 and dual-band Wi-Fi, with some leaks even pointing to Wi-Fi 6 support. So what? Why does that matter? It helps in 3 key ways. First, faster file transfers. If you've ever sat there watching a huge 4K file slowly crawl over to your phone, you know the pain. Upgraded Wi-Fi will make this so much faster. Second, a rock-solid connection to the DJI Osmo app. A stronger link means less lag when using your phone as a remote monitor, fewer drop connections, and a much less frustrating experience when changing settings or checking your shots. And third, this is a big one for streamers, better live streaming performance. A more robust wireless connection is essential for holding a stable, high-quality stream directly from the camera. For anyone broadcasting live, this makes the Action 6 a much more reliable and professional tool. It's one of those quality-of-life upgrades that doesn't grab headlines but saves you a headache every time you use it. The competition, how does it stack up? No camera is an island. The real question is, how will the Osmo Action 6 stack up against the upcoming GoPro Hero-14? And what Insta360 is doing? Based on the rumors, it looks like each company is carving out its own lane. GoPro, with its Hero-14, is likely to stick to its guns, focusing on its massive ecosystem and possibly pushing for higher resolutions. They are the established giant, the name everyone knows. Insta360 is the innovator, the risk-taker. They're constantly pushing wild ideas with modular designs, 360 video, and creative AI editing features that appeal to creators who want to stand out. DJI seems to be positioning the Action 6 as the smart, practical powerhouse. They're not just chasing numbers. They're focusing on solving the real problems creators have: battery life, workflow with internal storage, reliable connection, and, if the rumors are true, incredible image quality from a larger sensor. The Action 6 looks like it's for the user who values reliability and performance over marketing hype. It's for the creator who needs their gear to just work. The dual battery strategy alone could be enough to tempt frustrated GoPro users to make the switch. Conclusion and final CTA. So, let's wrap this up. The DJI Osmo Action 6 is shaping up to be one of the most exciting camera releases of 2025, precisely because the rumors have gotten so much bigger. Instead of a minor refresh, we could be getting a truly refined and powerful tool. The pros are obvious: a potential game-changing dual battery strategy, seriously upgraded 4000 high frame rate video, and maybe even 8K, the huge advantage of more internal storage for peace of mind, and faster, more reliable connectivity that will make your life easier. The only con is that we still don't have a confirmed price, and with these upgrades, it might be more expensive than its predecessor. So, who is this camera for? The Osmo Action 6 seems built for the serious creator, the vlogger, and the professional who is tired of the limitations of other action cameras. It's for the person who values practical performance, long battery life, great image quality, and an efficient workflow over everything else. With an expected launch in the latter half of 2025, it's set to be an incredibly competitive camera. What do you think? Are you more excited about the 1-inch sensor or the dual battery strategy? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I read every single one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.